Good morning from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. My name is Jerry Gilpin with Dennis and Yachting, and today I'm going to be walking you through the most well-maintained motor yacht I've ever seen, and that's not hyperbole. This Lazzara 76, first commissioned in 1994, is one of the few boats out there that is so impeccably maintained and poured over that her age is hardly taken into consideration. The biggest point of emphasis for her owner for the last 17 years is their attention to detail. Everything you see on this yacht has been upgraded or updated in some shape or form. This is a yacht for the discerning buyer, as this Lazzara is as close to Bristol as any yacht in this class. But her condition doesn't paint a full picture of what makes motor yacht StoreChecks special. She has a remarkable shallow 4-foot draft and mechanical systems that are bar none, making crossing from Florida to the islands of the Bahamas simple and easy. Just as important as all of this is how all the updates and improvements come together for her future guests. To put it simply, the 76 feels like a home away from home, wherever you find yourself. Her 3 primary guest accommodations are airy and comfortable. There are 2 additional cabins forward of these that are perfect for guests and crew. As I show you around, you'll see a yacht that's sussed out to her fullest potential. To sum it up, this 76 Lazzara has nothing to hide. Laid bare, this yacht stacks up to anything you'll find in her class, and I'm excited to show you around. Let's get things started on the tender deck, which is where a lot of the fun starts. This is a great open area for storing not just a tender, but also large items like a jet ski or paddleboards. Found aft is a fully refit 2004 14-foot Novurania tender. This turnkey dinghy has new tubes, a collapsible bimini for shade, and a 50 horsepower Yamaha outboard motor. For getting your tender and toys in and out of the water, there are a pair of refurbished nautical structure davits on both sides of the superstructure. Moving forward, on the starboard side we see an electric Millie barbecue. From here, let's step inside the enclosure. This area is surrounded by hard polycarbonate glass panels that allow this part of the flybridge to be completely climate controlled. Her 30,000 BTU AC system means that you can easily heat or cool this space. When you first step inside, you arrive at a large chest freezer. This is opposite an Avanti wine cooler to port. The centerpiece in here for guests is this casual U-shaped dinette for entertaining, with seating for 5. Forward and centerline in here is the upper helm. Its placement under a pair of sunroofs means that you have the perfect combination of fresh air and natural light. Almost year-round, this will be your primary helm because it's protected by the elements and fully loaded with every navigation tool you'll need. First, you have a pair of heated pomponette helm seats that make running this boat in the Northeast more enjoyable. Found within arm's reach is a recently replaced Simrad autopilot, bow and stern thruster joysticks, and a series of multifunction displays, which we will get more in depth on at the lower helm. On the port side is a built-in wing station for docking, in addition to your centerline helm. To the starboard side of the helm is your access to the main deck by way of the galley. Let's leave the flybridge and jump down to the waterline, where we'll break down the swim platform. Covered in teak, there's more to this swim platform than meets the eye. Found on both sides of the transom are a pair of garages. On the port side is a watertight dry storage area perfect for life jackets and floats or lines. A second garage is on the starboard side, this one a tender garage for a jet ski. In between these is a centerline staircase that leads up to the aft deck, as well as a watertight door offering access to the engine room. This engine room is one of my favorite features of the 76 because it's absolutely impeccable. My favorite touch is found underfoot, highly polished aluminum diamond plate floors. The mechanical space is based around twin MTU 1050 horsepower 12V 183 engines. Above the starboard engine are the chargers for her battery system that has been completely replaced as of early 2019. Outboard of this is her cable master and the fire suppression system. Above the port engine is a rebuilt water maker that fills the yacht's 350-gallon water tank. Aft in the engine room are twin 21.5 kW Cummins Onan generators, brand new in 2019 and still under warranty. When out on the water and running, the 76 Lazzara has a cruise speed of 16 knots and top speed of around 22 knots. Our next stop is this Lazzara's aft deck, which has an excellent layout. Starting aft, there are a pair of bench seats to both port and starboard. To make sure that this area remains uncluttered, the owner had these 4 deck chairs made to serve as primary seating. This means you can make the most of our highly manicured natural teak floor plan. This peaceful space is provided additional comfort by a hardtop that covers most of the area. Built into the overhead is LED lighting, speakers, and a closed-circuit camera. In addition to the stairs that lead up from the swim platform, the aft deck can be entered through boarding gates on both sides of the yacht. Making our way forward, we head up the walkway that has new non-skid. Not only that, but the side deck and the entire yacht, from the waterline up, has a complete all-grip paint job, making her pop. These side decks will prevent the unnecessary need to carry bumpers and lines to the interior like you will find on other yachts in her class. On the bow, you'll find a well-arranged space not only for storage, but for a luxurious day sunning on her bow, and that starts with a large sun pad. Flanking the sun pad are a handful of bosun lockers so that storage is never in short supply. Like most spaces on board, the bow has a great sounding audio system to help you unwind. The forwardmost feature is her ground tackle. Here we see an electric windlass and anchor chute. Connected by 300 feet of galvanized chain is a stainless plow anchor. Leaving the foredeck, let's check out the interior, starting with the Salon. The Salon on board Motoryacht StoreChecks is a great example of what you can expect from every inch of this yacht. It's been completely refit and reimagined with virtually everything you see having been taken to the next level. For example, her aft lounging area features reupholstered sofas and soft goods. You can sit in here in total comfort with a panoramic view down both sides of the yacht. Aft and starboard is the Salon's entertainment center with a 38-inch TV that ties into a Bose surround sound system. Notice that the carpet underfoot and the headliners have been completely replaced. On the starboard side, we come to a wet bar that's equipped with a sink and a bunch of storage below. Forward of this storage is an ice maker. Turning to port now, we see the yacht's formal dining. This custom table was designed to maximize the open space of the Salon and easily accommodate 6 guests. Before we continue forward, let's take this spiral staircase down to the guest accommodations and owner suite. Heading aft into the lower companionway brings us directly into the master stateroom, one of the best in her class. As you can see, the master takes up the full 19 feet 1 inch of the boat, dwarfing her centerline walk-around king berth. Looking to the port side below the hall windows is an L-shaped settee that leads forward to a storage cabinet. Forward of this is an ensuite that has a his and hers sink and a spa-style tub and shower. Stepping back outside on the starboard side, we see a ton of storage right next to a wide vanity. Forward of this, there's a cedar-lined walk-in closet. Forward in the companionway on the starboard side is a stateroom with side-by-side berths. A wide walkway leads forward into an ensuite. Found opposite on the port side is the VIP stateroom with an island queen berth. And there's a good amount of natural light that fills the stateroom through hall windows. Now, follow me up to where we left off on the main deck. Separating the Salon and Galley is a custom bird's eye maple privacy door that was added by her owner. This galley has been completely reconfigured in all the right ways. To port where cabinets box this area in, her owners opened it up with windows, allowing ambient, natural light to flow into this space. In here, we find all new GE profile appliances and fixtures throughout. These new appliances include a 4-burner cooktop just above an oven. Directly above is an exhaust hood and microwave. Following her Corian countertops around, we pass an outboard trash compactor on our way to a twin sink basin. Closing out the galley is a dishwasher. Amtico flooring leads us forward to a raised dinette with seating for 4. Next, let's take a look at the lower helm that's located on the port side. The primary equipment we find here starts with a display for the yacht's Nobletech navigation software. Next to this is a Simrad GPS multifunction display. Just beyond is a monitor linked to the yacht's vessel management system. Outboard, we see a screen that displays what the 4 closed-circuit cameras found on board are seeing at any given time. Rounding out this area, the main AC and DC circuit breakers are under the console for ease of access while operating this yacht. Leaving the helm, follow me down this centerline staircase that leads into an office. This dedicated office space features a built-in L-shaped desk with plenty of storage all around. On the forward bulkhead is the sofa and storage below that houses the ship's updated catalog of manuals and binders. To starboard is a bunk room, which is the primary crew cabin with over-under bunks. Forward in here is an ensuite with stall-style shower. Just outside and forward in the bow is the captain's quarter. If you are an owner-operator, this is a great cabin for a guest. Thank you for joining me for today's walkthrough of Motor Yacht StoreChecks. Should you still have any questions, I would love to answer those for you. There's a complete updated catalog of upgrades and maintenance logs that will be made available for inspection. Hands down, the most detailed records I've come across, and I've been working on and around boats my entire life. On behalf of the entire Denison team, thanks for letting me show you around, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.